Well, hello all, and very warm welcome to you today to Llangyfelach Church here in Swansea. And my name is Organ Master and Guru and filmmaker Rob Charles on YouTube, and thanks for tagging along today. And I've been at this wonderful church here today, making videos for your enjoyment, which you'll see after this. And the organ here is a detached console built by Pedal Coupler.didn't. And the console is here, the pipes are at the back there. And I always wanted to come to this church because I know of the church in our diocese, and I know the current ownership very well indeed, very well. And we've been trying to get to come here for a while, and trying to find out how we can get in here, and whether you can sort out something, But lo and behold, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, went to a Songs of Praise service, which you've seen on my YouTube channel. 3 videos of the Songs of Praise event, and I went over there. The owner's here is Stephen Honeyman. He played the organ, and I sang along there and singing away there with my soprano voice and whatever. And I spoke to the vicar, NPOR, who I'm very thankful for this allowing me to come to this wonderful church here, and I can come here anytime I like now. I can basically, we worked out how we can get a key, no problem, just across the road there. Whenever you want to come over, just help yourself and play for as long as you like. Now that's very kind, and thank you, Anthony, if you are watching this, it's much appreciated. So here we are, and I came over here a couple of days after. I went to the Songs of Praise on the Sunday, came over here on the Tuesday, and I did videos, but they didn't come out as one would have liked. It was good, but the audio of it was good, but there was the organ had wind, so it needed a rennie. it had a leaking, something was leaking wind in the Swell box, and in the recording all you could hear was which really affected the organ. But the organ tuners came in last week, and the organ has been fully tuned. All the snags cured. There was a couple of ciphers on some of the octacouplers, and there we are. So all sorted out. The organ is on the NPOR website. I put a link to that in the video description below this video. It's not entirely accurate. You see there's a lot more stops than it actually is. The organ dates back to about 1950s, so I was told, and it's on the NPOR. It says on the listing, and it apparently was gift dated by legacy. Someone from the church had died, left a legacy of about 50,000 quid or something like that, and I'm not too sure whether this organ came from originally, so if I know where it came from, I leave that in the video description below this video. So what we're going to do now in this video, we're going to show you around the organ console. I'm going to give you a quick little pan round, just to give you a little overview of it in general. Then we'll come back to you in a little short while, and then we'll go through what each of the stops sound like. So I'll get back to you in a minute now. Okay, folks, so welcome back now to the second part of the organ tour. As we give a little quick overlook of the console and the stops here, what it has on the organ. As you can see there, it's Pedal Conacher, Cove Huddersfield, and down there is the Watkin and Watson's discus blower. Down here then is the full-scale pedal board, and it has your swell pedal that decreases and increases the swell organ. It has your toe pistons here that affects the swell division, and so forth. And likewise, the similar situation that affects the grate section. But I always find them a bit challenging to use. It has these just general pistons here. That's the greater pedal box. Yeah, that's the greater pedal, and just general pistons then for the grate and so forth there. But I find that just using manual registration is probably easier, because you can never rely on these pistons on these old type organs. Or if All Saints or modern organs like Sacred Heart Centre, that's easier. On the top, then the same scenario. That's the Swell to Great coupler, and these are the ones that affect the Swell division there. So there we are. Let's just give you a little quick little run through of what the stops are on the Swell. It'll be spread across there. You can see it's a 8-foot violin diapason, a raw flute, solitional, rock celestes, a gemson, a Nasa 2 2/3, piccolo, a cornopean, swelling, which is very horny, and your couplers here, your swell octave and swell sub-octave, and the treble. Very effective. That was today in some of my pieces. Very effective. It's a bit like a cinema Compton organ. And you've got your 4 pedal stops there, double open diapason, Borden, bass flute, octave and diapason. Your couplers, swell to pedal, great to pedal, and you've got your swell to great coupler, swell octave to great, and swell sub octave to great. And over this side then, on the great, you can see you've got a double open diapason number 16, a large open diapason, a small open diapason, and a stop diapason, dulciana, principal, and well flute, and 15th there. So there we go. Right, I'll get back to you now, and we'll show you what they sound like. So, welcome back now to the third and final part of our organ tour here at Llangyfelach Church in Swansea. Before we show you the actual sounds of the stops of the organ in more detail and what they do, I played a very similar organ to this many years ago, a number of years ago now, about 2012 to 2013, at the Blessed Sacrament Church in Gorseinon in Swansea. It's just opposite St Catherine's Church there. And both identical organs, Pedal Conacher instruments, detached consoles. I think with the same number of stops, if I remember rightly. It is on the NPOR list, and I put the link to that in the video description of the video, so go and check it out yourself. I've done videos there, so they are on my channel somewhere, so go and check them out. But I've not been over there for quite a long time since that time, so I must go over there and give the priest a call to see if I can go over there and play. Of course I would, yeah, because he knows my vicar, Father Tim, in Llangyfelach, one of the dreadlocks. I can go over any time really, so hopefully we can go over there soon. As I said, the organ there in that church is a detached console, but the sound is cramped in the ceiling, so it doesn't make a good sound because it's all strangled in the ceiling. But here in Llangyfelach Church, it's different. As we're in a big building like this, with the console at the back, with the pipes at the back, as you can now see. And you don't realise how loud the organ is, because if you're sitting at the console here and you're playing very quiet, you can just make out the stops. When you actually bring up the organ, you can get a sense what it's like at the console, but when you go at the back, it's booming. So there we are. Right, without any further ado, let's press on. It's got a violin diapason. And it's got a raw flute. It's got your 2 swell strings. The first is the solitional. And the rock celestes. Both together they sound like this, so to give a little bit of an idea. And we've got the 2 pedals chopped out, the board and the bass flute. We show those separately in a moment or two. This is what they sound like with the 2 strings. close the box back. Make it very quiet there. Those are your two swell strings. Very effective stops at the back, there, mind, to be at the back. There's also a Gemson 4-foot stop. And there's a NASA 2 2/3. And a 2-foot piccolo. And a very horny cornopian. Not bad, eh? It's got the two couplers here that help it speak better, to speak it more higher and lower in tone. This is the swell octave. And it's also got the swell sub-octave. Together they sound like this. Now, I think I did show, I don't remember, I don't think I did mention the tremolo stop initially, but I showed the tremolo stop. No, this is a very effective stop. I played one of my pieces today in the video to a wild rose. Now this, it's very effective. We'll just play something. Sounds very much like a Compton organ. Okay, fair enough. So this is what the actual full swells, your full principal chorus of the swell sounds like. So we'll just get the usual stop. So we'll give it a little bit of like a sort of a, just use the swell. So we'll just go. Very effective swell at the back of the church. It sounds at here at the organ. It doesn't sound as it doesn't sound as loud here, but when you're at the back end of the console, at the back end of the church, you'll feel the that really oof, to feel that sort of just of it. Now move on over onto the grate. There's a lot of other couplers here we can look at. But we'll look at the first stop on the grade. This is the 16 double open diapason. This is the large open diapason number 8. And this is the small open diapason. this is the stop diapason. And you've got a very raised soft string Dulciana here. So we'll just give you a little idea of some. We usually bought in a brass flute there. It's got a 4-foot principal. And a well flute, 4 foot that is. And your 15th, number 2. The main principal chorus would be basically all this: the double diapason, the large open diapason, the small diapason, stop diapason, the principal 4 foot, and the 15th. It's a very rich tone of this organ. Also, your user of the couplers, we showed you the greater pedal, which just basically houses the great stops onto the pedal. And your swell the pedal, this houses the swell stops onto the pedal. Just to give you an idea. And swell. Swell the pedal. Come on, work. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know, it must have gone to sleep anyway. But we get the gist of it. It just basically couples the swell organ onto the pedal. You have swell to grate, which just basically couples the stops onto the grate. And swell octave to grate. Swell sub-octave to grate. Basically, the swell couples the sub-octave swell down octave down on the grate, you get what I mean. And so far so good. I no idea what's going on with that swell. It must be, must have fallen asleep off his perch. Anyway, it's got your 4 pedal stops here. It starts with a double open diapason. Now the pedal pipes sit in behind the back door, and they stick out at the top. There's really huge pedal pipes. So this is the double open diapason. It's very stringy, but it has a bit of bite to the organ. This is the Broad on 16. And the bass flute 8. And an octave diapason. Okay. So that's what you got on the organ. It's a very comprehensive organ. This it's a good sounding organ. I really enjoyed myself this afternoon, making videos for you and my enjoyment as well. So hope you enjoy watching them. So what we do now, we'll show you what the actual colours look like all together. Now we'll give you a bit of, give you a bit of welly, shall we say? And this is what we more or less got as a full organ, so to speak. I'm going to play the two now, Come Rhondda, Guy me the Great Tree Over. So here we go. So you're all singing away there, but Come Rhondda there. So anyway, that's the concludes the tour of the organ here at Llangyfelach Church, the organ tour. And hope you enjoyed the little video I made here today, and the videos you see after this, no doubt. And thanks for watching and listening, and hope to see you soon. And keep on rocking, and